Hi everybody, welcome to the first video of my YouTube channel. I thought we'd start off with something simple, so I decided to make good old-fashioned corn tortillas using maseca, I think that's how you pronounce it, corn flour. You can get this at your local grocery store. All you need for this recipe is 1.5 cups of water, a teaspoon of salt, I'm using kosher salt, and 2 cups of flour. So, to begin, let's get out the flour. They say just a nice loose measurement, so you don't have to pack it, just like that. 1 cup. Shake. 2 cups. Okay, done with that. Put that aside. I'm gonna give it a shake, and I like to just make a little, kind of like a hole in the middle. You just want something kind of like that. Now you're gonna get your measuring spoons, and you're gonna find 1 teaspoon. Right in. Don't be shy, it doesn't have to be exact. Now you just simply pour the water in. And it's that simple. Now you mix it up until you get a ball of dough. Roll up your sleeves. This one is going to be messy. The nice thing about corn tortillas is that they're gluten-free, so a lot of people can enjoy them. And it's also the authentic tortilla that they use down in Mexico. So you just mix it up. And it's going to be really soupy at first, right? So you're going to want to just keep mixing, just trust the process, and keep mixing. What the salt's going to do for you as well is going to help the proteins inside the flour kind of tighten up. If you ever mix flour and you don't add salt right away, you'll find your dough is very soft, very loose. And what's going to happen, once you add that salt, all of a sudden you'll feel it tighten up and kind of get a little tougher. So you just keep mixing until it will incorporate. It doesn't take long. Shouldn't be sticky. Like a little sticky, obviously it's dough, but you just keep mixing. You're gonna have a lot there. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get it until it forms a ball. So once it's kind of like this out the way, and just take it. You're gonna have something look like that. See, pretty clean bowl. Just take it, make sure your surface is nice and clean, and you're gonna just form it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You're making tortillas, not a cake. Okay. There you go. Now you have a ball. You'll feel it's very silky, very smooth. There's not a whole lot to a tortilla. Very simple things. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna let this rest for about half an hour. After that, then we'll make tortillas. Now that we've let our dough rest, you should notice that it's a little bit more silky, a little bit smoother. What you're gonna do is you're gonna break off a piece. I already broke off a piece here. And it's gonna be about this big, a little smaller than a golf ball, a little bigger than the big ball. You get a piece of parchment paper, and you slack it in the middle. Squish it down a little bit. You take another piece of parchment paper, because this stuff is sticky. Terribly, terribly sticky. Now what you're going to do is you don't roll this stuff, actually you press it. This recipe you just press it. You need something heavy and flat, I'm going to use a cast iron skillet. And what you do is push it there, and push some weight on it. And you're going to want about 5 to 6 inches is roughly what it is. Give it a little smush with your hand at the end. Just to help it. You want kind of a thinner tortilla. You can squish it out as this one's a little thick, so I have a little bit too much dough in here. what you should get, peel that off, flip it over, very carefully peel it off. You should have something that looks like that. Relatively thin, it's about 1/8 of an inch, not even, 1/16 of an inch thick. And that is a tortilla. And what you're gonna do after this, you make you probably get about 20 out of this batch. After that, we're gonna throw it in a skillet and fry it. Okay, now that we got our tortillas pressed, they should have a stack like this. All you're gonna do is use a skillet or a rock or whatever you want to use to a medium heat. All you do is you just carefully pry this one open. This one I tore, it's okay. And you just plop it in the middle. You just let it, turn your fan on because it will smoke a little bit. And you leave it about 50 seconds aside. And that should cook it, and I already did one. This is what you should relatively get. You want the little, darker spots, that's yours, but it's still palatable. This is a bit thicker of a tortilla, so that's essentially what all you have to do. And I just wanted to correct myself for something I said earlier, is that salt, what it does is it tightens gluten strands in bread, normal bread. However, this is corn tortillas, and corn tortillas don't have gluten strands. So therefore, the salt is there actually just for taste. Here we go, got nice steam happening. It's starting to lift slightly from the edges. Yep. Done. That's it. Another 50 seconds and we'll be good to go. Make all the tacos in the world. There you go. That is a tortilla that I ripped. That is how you make a corn tortilla. It's a very simple recipe, and the reason I chose it for the first video of my YouTube channel is because I find a lot of people I talk to are actually scared to try something like that. They always think that it's more complex than what it is. So I just wanted to show how simple it can really be. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my first YouTube video. I really appreciate the support, and I promise you I will get better at making videos in the future. Just stick with me. But for now, I will let you guys go while I have some tortillas to make.